I'm Captain Chris. Welcome to this three-part series of cruising up the Tennessee River from Green Turtle Bay, Kentucky, all the way to Chattanooga, Tennessee. In this first of three parts, we will cruise from Clifton, Tennessee, up to Pickwick Lock and Dam, and then into the Joe Wheeler Dam, where we have the Joe Wheeler Marina and the annual fall Southbound Great Loop Rendezvous. Stick around, learn more about bollards, calling the lockmaster on the radio, and securing your boat inside the lock. Hang on. Hello, Clifton Marina. This is In the Mood. Carver 43 coming in. We have reservations. Would like fuel first and slip second.
All right. Do you know where the fuel dock is? Over.
No, it's been a while. I'm coming in the cut right now. Where's the little gazebo y'all used to have?
Don't remember a gazebo.
Y'all had a little lighthouse kind of thing out here.
You come in. Over.
Missed that. Come back.
Right in front of the ship store is the fuel dock, and I will be out there to help you. Over.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll be there in 2 seconds or 2 minutes. I'm going to flip around.
You want midship first?
Yes, please. Yep, diesel. Same place on both sides.
Same place on both.
Yeah, we can do that. Thank you.
Which one did you...
Just fueled up in Clifton, Tennessee. Clifton Marina. We're leaving the fuel dock to go over to our transient berth for the evening. We're aboard a 43-foot Carver, twin Cummins diesels, turbocharged, no bow thruster. That's okay, we've got plenty of control without the bow thruster. Both engines are neutral. Port engine reverse. Starboard forward. We already have our fenders deployed at water level for floating docks. we're going in between the land and that small floating dock right there. Checking the oil on these Cummins engines. These are the BT series. You can tell because they have an individual rocker arm cover per cylinder, per piston. You can also see it's a 6-cylinder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pipes for the injector pump. The expansion tank with a traditional radiator cap, and then the overflow catch basin right here. You can see where it expands and is captured in this catch basin. This is the oil fill cover. And to check the oil on these two, I need to wiggle down inside here. This is the starboard engine. There's the oil pull. Goes all the way back down there into the engine. See it back there? That's where it goes into the engine down there. And the one on the starboard is right here. And that goes all the way over to the other side in the same place that you see it down there. So I'm going to check the oil on both of these engines, add any if necessary. Let me also point out this is a replacement raw water pump. You can tell because it's bronze, it's not painted white like the engine is. And this is the turbo aftercooler, this big unit right here. And you cannot see it too well, but that bronze plug back there is a zinc or an aluminum anode. And at the top you'll have another one on the back. On the back side you'll have another one over there. Same thing on the opposite engine. By my big foot you can see the strainer for the raw water intake, and here in between my feet is the strainer for the air conditioner, and I'm using my foot as a pointer. That's the air conditioner raw water pump over there, and this is the fire extinguisher, the centralized automated engine room fire extinguisher. And for all you guys that live up north, this is the engine room heater for winterizing in winter conditions. This is the sewage overboard discharge pump by Sealand. It's a diaphragm operated pump. And the 8 kilowatt generator and dedicated battery. The Raycor filter for the generator. Here is the Raycor for the starboard Cummins, and the one for the port Cummins is way outboard, difficult to get to on the other side. If you want to learn more about engine rooms and all of the goodies that are downstairs, ask Captain Chris. Okay, let me know when it's free. Free. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Starboard reverse. Port reverse. See you down the road. Both reverse. Starboard reverse.
Yeah, thanks.
Both reverse. Glide, 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 glide. Starboard only reverse. Bending around the finger pier to our port. Starboard still in reverse, port and forward. Port still in forward. Starboard neutral. Starboard forward. Driving with the steering wheel. Clifton, Marina, Clifton, Tennessee, Tennessee River. What's our mile? 167?
Right now, 158.
158. Tennessee River mile marker 158. Pretty crisp morning, almost Labor Day. Labor Day is 3 or 4 days away. And we're headed upriver to Pickwick, Lock and Dam, and hopefully Joe Wheeler Park tonight. Any questions on docking? Asked Captain Chris. Okay, just checking with you. How fast or how slow do you want me to go?
I want you to get on around here as quick as you can. 50, 60, 70 mile an hour, where you go.
Okay, well, we're running ethanol diesel, so we'll only do 15 to 50.
Yeah, that'd be fine, thank you.
Okay, appreciate it. Stay over here on the one. Thank you.
See you on the one.
Pickwick Lock, Tennessee River, I think Tennessee mile marker 217, I'm guessing. We're on the low side, headed upriver. We will go into the lock chamber, take a pin, a floating bollard on our port side, secure the boat, radio the lock master we are secure.
Hey, good, Robert Sheldon. Hey, Robert Sheldon, good morning, good morning. I just fixing to holler at you. Well, Kevin, I'm calling the lock and a wreck boat up. Should be done here in about a half hour, 45 minutes. Got any changes for me? No, sir. No, sir. Got the same thing. Had two wheels there, partner. Roger, Kevin. I'll put her in. What's your working channel? We're on 77 USA. Roger, Kevin. Should be able to paddle on here. Like I said, 45 minutes. I had to shut the chamber. Yeah, that's all right, mate. I'll cover off just a little bit there. It should be time to get him in and out and all that good stuff. See you down there here, Rudolph. Roger, Kevin. We'll be standing by, channel 13, 1460. If I appreciate it. Hey, Robin, we're standing by on 13, 1477.
Okay, you heard the lockmaster talking to a towboat barge, and he said he's got a wreck boat. That's us, recreational boat, wreck boat. Pickwick, any pin in the back or in the front?
Roger, Kevin. Any floating pin, got a number 1 through 8. Port starboard side. Port side looks like what you side you're set up for. Number 8, the last one is, or number 7, be better ride for you, but it's up to you.
I think we'll look at number 3.
It's up to you, Captain. It's better ride the further you go as far as the turbulence, but if you can take 6 or 7, it's a little more smoother ride going up.
Okay, we'll look at 6 and 7. Thank you.
Sorry, Captain.
Vito, we're going to go to number 6 or number 7.
Okay.
We're passing number 3.
Is there another boat coming with us?
No, another one coming the opposite direction after we clear.
Okay.
Okay, you feel the boat's getting weird because we're in the vacuum down here in the hole. I'm going to neutral so I can feel it. Number 4.
I'm going to go up to 4.
Okay, that's number 4. We're looking for 6. 6 or 7. Okay, you can see somebody walking across the lock walls in front of us. Up high. Passing 5.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to get close to the wall. We're going to pick up number 6. You can hear me using the shifters back and forth and back and forth. No bow thrust drawn with this boat. Can you reach it? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead, get it tied up. That's a floating bollard. It will float up as we rise. Hurry up. Throw the boat pole on the floor and stand on it. Get the rope tied. Get the rope tied. Tie the rope. Don't hold it with your hand. Tie the rope. Well, that's not the cleat that I wanted, but we'll deal with that for right now. Hold it. Okay, untie it and take it to the forward cleat like we did the last time. You cannot hold these boats with your hands. You have to have them tied to the cleats. Okay, tie the rope. Tie it. Okay, pull in the slack.
I'm trying,
I know you got to pull in the slack from the bollard, not from the fender, from the bollard.
Jesus Christ.
Pull in the slack. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Okay, pull it in. Tie it up right there. Tie it up. Okay, okay. All right, we got that. You can see the back doors are closing. And I'll call the lockmaster and tell him we're secured. Pickwick, wreck boat secure, port wall. Thank you. Pickwick lock. You can see the upstream doors are almost fully open. We'll expect a call from the lockmaster and hear a horn. Stand by. Okay, set us free. Thank you, Pickwick. There you go. Okay, hold on. Starboard reverse. Neutral. Port forward. Neutral. Starboard reverse more. Both forward. My stern's kissing the wall. Now I'm getting away from it. So you can operate a boat without a bow thruster. It's not a problem. You just have to learn a different set of tricks. So as we exit the Pickwick lock, we're upstream. I did not ask how much, but I think we lifted more than 60 feet. When we get to the Wilson lock, we will lift more than 90 feet. 90 feet from the low side to the high side. If you want to learn more about locking, look up our training videos on DVD, Locking. Ask Captain Chris. GT, upbound pleasure boat.
Take Greg back. Well, come on up either side there. Captain, you will have enough water there. Come on like you're coming there. Just hold over pretty close to me. You'll be alright.
Okay, good. So I'll stay over here on you two. I'll go halfway between your barge and the bank.
Yeah, you ought to be in good shape there, Captain.
Are you pushing that thing, or are you just standing still?
We're good. You know, we're just moving this one in as we do. We're just swinging back and forth more or less. Now we're anchored right now.
Okay, good deal. All right. I'll stay here on 13 until I get clear. I'll let you know. Go back to 16.
All right, appreciate you coming in there. Skip out. I said you'll be in good shape.
Okie doke. Thank you. Standing by 1-3. It's 40 feet deep and he's dredging to make it deeper than 40 feet. See how that wet gravel is just piling up right there?
That's coming directly out the top.
Yeah. "36 feet over here." Go to Home Depot, buy those things in a bag, not much of that. All those little rocks. 41 feet. Okay, all you cruisers, learn your radio skills and your diamonds and balls day shapes. Want to learn more? Ask Captain Chris. Well, we're coming up pretty quick, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because of the turbulence in the chamber, and I'm having to use the engines to keep the boat parallel to the wall. You can hear me shifting.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I put that extra fender up there at the curve of the bow by your fender hangers. That's why I put that extra fender up there. So I've been in neutral over a minute. We're pretty parallel, so we're looking good. But now we're moving again. Still in neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. We clear this lock, we're headed towards Florence, Alabama, and all points upstream, final destination Chattanooga, Tennessee. If you want to learn more about locking, look up our complete locking DVD, Ask Captain Chris. We're in Florence, Alabama. Tennessee River, upbound, going upriver, approaching the Wilson Lock. And as we're in this narrow canal, we're meeting a downbound push boat with 2 barges. We're on the one whistle side in a meeting situation. Stand by.
All the way in back of us.
Okay, well stand by, don't move.
We're dragging it.
That's okay, stand by, don't move. Okay, come up here, take the wheel, I'll get it. Wilson Lock, Tennessee River, State of Alabama, Florence, Alabama. 90-foot lift. Is it still flashing?
Yes.
Wilson Lock, upbound wreck.
Wilson Lock reporting.
I see it flashing green. Is that okay to enter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'd like to tie up port side. I'm ready. Port. What pin would you like me to take?
Now you can take any pin. I just recommend either the pins at the beginning of the chamber at the end. The middle chamber seems to be more turbulent on the right of it.
Okay, great. We'll see what the currents do to us. Pickwick, they like this on 6 or 7, so we'll take either end of this one. Thank you. Stand by 1-4.
Roger that.
Okay, flashing green. I will be ready. You tell me to go
Okay.
forward.
All right, take your boat.
Take what? Oh, the boat hook's on the rail, yeah.
All right. you heard. He said we could go all the way to the front or stay in the back. Avoid the middle. That's where the most turbulence is. When the pumps allow water into the lock, they come up in the middle of the lock. So we'll get in the front door exit, or the back door where we're entering right now. Less turbulence. Also like to remind you we're on a 43-foot twin-engine Carver, no bow thruster. So we've got the 2 engines to do our maneuvering. You might hear my shifters moving back and forth, and the engines change RPMs and the boat change direction. So listen and watch. Wind is changing directions when we go into the box or the lock or the well or the hole, and it'll get screwy. So watch as we have to twist and turn the boat around. Try number 2. You ready for number 2?
Okay, number 2.
Are you ready? Well, the boat's getting there.
I know. First, right?
Okay, take it real quick. Go up front and tie it. Thank you. Wilson Lock, wreck boat secure, number 2, or the second one from the back.
Hey, Roger, thank you. Close that gate.
Thank you, stand by.
Any way you can hand me my hat?
Sure. Just a second.
Sure.
And they're closing the back doors. It's 90 feet all the way up there. And let's look over here to the other wall. See all that wet stain all the way up there? That's 90 feet high. Learn more about locking? Ask Captain Chris. This is all the turbulence associated with the Wilson Lock in Florence, Alabama on the Tennessee River. This is on the way to the Great Loop Rendezvous at Joe Wheeler State Park in Alabama. The reason that we have all of this turbulence is there's 90 feet. The river level is 90 feet high on the other side of that door, and they're allowing the water to come through underground pipes and flood into the chamber right here. The lockmaster advised us to either go all the way to the far door or to stay back here at the rear door. There you go. Because there's less turbulence at the rear door and the front door. You can see the turbulence is starting to move back, or more accurately, the bubbles. The turbulence is still up there in the middle of the lock. So when you go into a lock and you're asking the lock master for instructions, he may say, go take pin number 4, pin number 9, go to the front, stay in the back. Any instructions like that. And looking over there, that's pin number 9. Pin is a bollard pin. And you may have noticed in our training DVD locks, we talk a whole lot more about floating bollards, or pins as the nickname. If you want to learn more about locking, ask Captain Chris.
I'd say it looks really good for you. Actually, it's I don't think they're locking anything at the moment.
Wonderful, wonderful. We're trying to make Chattanooga. I'm on a pure delivery, and we're just trying to make miles as much as we can. Thank you for checking. I appreciate it. You said radar. You looking at radar or AIS?
AIS. It's just about chatter about it.
I know. I got gray hair too. Okay. I appreciate you looking. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Okay, what you just heard is he was checking the AIS for any tug traffic that might be in front of us that would make it difficult for us to lock through the Joe Wheeler lock and dam, which is about 30 miles in front of us. And by the way, that's in the state of Tennessee. We're in the state of Alabama right now. So the lock masters can help you a lot. All you got to do is just ask. In fact, ask Captain Chris. We're at the Wilson Dam, headed upriver, Tennessee River. And the high water door, or the upriver door, does not hinge right and left like the doors did when we entered. Because it's a 90-foot lock, or 90-foot lift inside the lock, this is a gate that will go down underwater. Watch and see. There it goes. You've seen the concrete go underwater. Now you'll see the steel walkway with the steel handrails. That also will go underwater. And hopefully you can see the flashing yellow lights that mean caution. We cannot cross the gate because the gate is not all the way down, and we might get it tangled up in our propellers. So just be patient watching this video, because we've got to be patient watching the gate go down. Stand by. Don't want to bore you guys anymore, but when the door or the gate is all the way down, completely submerged, they will blow a loud horn and say that we are free to go. Learn more about locking and docking. Ask Captain Chris. The upstream side gate is fully submerged. We're waiting for a big loud horn and a radio call, okay to go. Stand by, listen for the big horn. Or the guy's coming in a golf cart on our port wall. He may not blow the horn, he might just say, let go. We'll find out. Well, you heard the golf cart run across the steel grate. He was a maintenance worker. He waved, but he's not the lock master. Stand by. There's the horn. Okay. Wilson Lock, are we free to let go?
Yes, you may depart from the chamber.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay, let go. Are we free? Free? Okay, hold on. Okay, guys. Starboard reverse. Get my nose pointed out a little bit. Port forward. Both forward. And I'm leaving at about a 10 or 15 degree angle to get away from the wall. We do not have a bow thruster. So that's the way you do it with the twin engine boat. You got to twist the boat to get the bow pointed the way that you want to go. We also spoke to the lock master. He said there does not appear to be any barge traffic between this lock, Wilson, and the next lock 30 miles upriver, Joe Wheeler. It is 2 o'clock. We hope to get through Joe Wheeler and into Joe Wheeler State Park Marina for this evening. If you have questions about locking, check out our training videos. Locking. Ask Captain Chris.
What does that mean?
Radio channel 12. Usually you call them on 13.
And no,
The Wilson lock wanted us on channel 14 after we made contact on 13. We made contact at Wheeler on 13 and he wanted us on 12 because they're so close together they don't want cross-talk on the different channels. Wheeler lock, upbound wreck in position.
Roger, just stand by, Captain. I'm emptying the channel. Wheel up.
Okay, dinner's waiting on the other side. Thank you. So we're going to go to Joe Wheeler State Park, buy diesel, tie up the boat, and walk up to the lodge for dinner tonight. Okay, we're at Wheeler Dam, Joe Wheeler Dam, upstream. How about getting that stern fender kicked overboard and get ready with the sidelines? We're waiting on the yellow light to turn blue and the horn to blow. So he just blew the horn. Let me grab the binoculars. Here we come. Lock, upbound wreck. Any pin you advise that I take or avoid?
I just tell you, it'll be a lot smoother ride if you'll catch the first ones as you come in the gate. On either side, but if you'll catch that first pin, it'll be a lot smoother ride up for you.
Okay, I understand. First pin inside the downstream door, the door that's open. And I'll catch you on the port side. Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome, Captain.
Okay, Vito, the first one. The first one. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get that on time. Take the first one. Joe Wheeler Lodge State Park is upstream from here, which is where the Great Loop has their annual fall rendezvous, the Southbound Rendezvous. So anybody taking a boat to the Great Loop Rendezvous at Joe Wheeler State Park, you're taking your boat there, you have to come through the Joe Wheeler lock and dam. Stand by. We're going to catch the first pin per the lockmaster's advice. You can watch the boat move back and forth and listen to me shift forward, neutral, and reverse, port engine, starboard engine, and we do not have a bow thruster. Stand by. Okay, I'm going into neutral. Just test my glide. Forward. Starboard forward. Neutral. Both forward. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Starboard forward. Neutral. Now the wind is changing. Starboard forward, neutral. Both forward, neutral. Starboard forward, neutral. In a second I'll do starboard reverse. Stop the boat and bring it close to the wall. Starboard reverse. Neutral, port reverse, neutral. Good, good, good. Throw that thing on the floor and walk up there and get that rope tied up. Okay, this is a floating bollard. We're in position. Good deal. Go ahead and tie it off.
Tie it off.
Good deal. And you can see the back doors over here. Let me tell the lockmaster that we are secure. Wheeler Lock, recreational boat is secure.
All right, thank you, Captain.
So now we will raise up. You can see the wet walls. And I'm going to guess 50 feet. If you want to learn more about locking, check out our training videos. Ask Captain Chris. We're in Joe Wheeler Lock, headed upriver. We just raised or lifted from the lower Wilson Lake to the higher elevation Wheeler Lake. You can see the doors are almost open. You may hear a loud horn saying it's okay to leave. We'll untie the boat and take off. Stand by and listen. Wheeler, was that your horn? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, cast off. That must have been their phone, that weird noise.
Yeah.
Okay, you sitting down?
I'm free.
Okay. I did starboard reverse. You felt the little wiggle. Both forward, steering wheel, rudder is straight. The reason we had to do that maneuver is we do not have a bow thruster. So to get your bow away from the wall, you need to take the outboard engine, in this case the starboard engine, and reverse to point it away from the wall. And we're exiting the lock, going into Wheeler Lake, Joe Wheeler State Park, Wheeler Marina, and the Great Loop Rendezvous, Fall, Southbound Rendezvous. Have any questions about the Great Loop? Ask Captain Chris. Beautiful. Coming into Joe Wheeler Fuel Dock. At the end of the day, we left Clifton this morning, Tennessee, and went down into Mississippi. Now we're in Alabama. And we just need to flip the boat around. Oh, I didn't know where she wanted us to go. Okay.
Where's your diesel pump at?
Okay, so we'll just go straight in from here. You want to go down there?
Yep.
Give her a hand on deck. Where's your LJ? Wait, okay. Ask her what she said.
Got 40-foot hoses.
Okay, that's good. So we can stretch and catch the other side. Good deal.
Yeah.
And we're showing 24 feet of water here at the fuel dock. That's terrific. Okay, we're good. Safely docked. Joe Wheeler State Park. Dock master's office in front of us. Fuel dock on my port side. See you in a little bit. Ask Captain Chris. Okay, I'm at the wheel.
All right, hold on. Gonna take on the rope.
Okay, stern's free. Forward mid is free. Okay. Drift away. Hold on, I'm taking off.
You do? Great, we need it, yeah. Alright, there's nobody there now.
I know.
Okay.
We'll get the boat in there by ourselves, not a problem.
Oh, I understand.
Port forward, starboard reverse. If you're coming to Wheeler for the rendezvous, get here early, buy your fuel early before it gets crowded. Starboard neutral, starboard forward. And we're going to head over to the transient dock. I'll turn the boat over that direction so you can look at it. And we're late August, just before Labor Day weekend. And you can see there's only two boats there. Big Hatteras in the 5365 neighborhood. And the other boat looks like a Pacific Mariner, the dark hulled boat. So we're going to go over there, tie the boat up, hose off the boat, hose off us, meander on up to the lodge, nice, freezing cold, and have dinner.
We can also park there by the pool.
You want to go swimming?
Why not?
I don't know if I got a swimsuit, but after dark it'll be okay. All right, so we've changed your mind. We're going to go to the other transient dock next to the swimming pool. So that big header's is named Just Us. And the blue boat, I cannot read the name. But anyway, there's the lodge, dead ahead, and the swimming pool, hotel, meeting center, everything right there. So we're going to spin the boat around, back it in. Right now you can see the Virgie, the wind is on my port. Port engine neutral, port engine reverse. Finish my swing. Just drift in. Port reverse. Neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Starboard reverse. Neutral. Port reverse. Neutral. Both reverse. Neutral. Starboard forward, port forward, both forward. Vito, catch that black line on the stern and put it on that cleat right there.
All right, you got 2 feet before you hit it.
I'm not going to hit.
I know.
Catch that cleat. Got it? Okay, hold on. I'm going to put the boat in gear. I guess I don't need to. We're already there. Okay, tie it up and come grab this forward midship line. The forward midship. There you go. Thank you. All right, so we're good. Safe and secure at Joe Wheeler State Park. Again, the Marina, the fuel dock, more transient slips, the ice blue cold swimming pool, and the lodge. Welcome, Loopers. Ask Captain Chris. I hope this video was able to make you a little bit more comfortable with locking, calling the lock master, securing the boat to the sliding bollard. You saw how that worked. And then also casting off from Clifton, Tennessee. This next video, which is part 2, we will go into Goose Pond, Alabama. And then we'll show you more locks, more sliding bollards, drawbridges, overtaking towboats, a lot more. So stay tuned. Join us with part 2. Ask Captain Chris.